Okay, folks, so this is section 8.4, and I was asked to go through some of the story problems that we have in this section. So I want to start with the angle of elevation and the angle of depression. We will talk about this some in class as well. All I'm really going to go through with you is not so much solving the triangle or solving the story problem, but simply how to draw the picture. This can often be the worst part of the problem. If you don't get your picture right, frequently you're going to end up not being able to do the math correctly as well. When you're dealing with angle of elevation and angle of depression, notice I have this note here that says you should always start at the horizontal. So an angle of elevation is going to begin at the horizontal, kind of like our angle in standard position begins, and it's going to go up from there. The angle of depression will always begin, at the horizontal, just like our angle in standard position, but it's going to go from there down, kind of like our negative angles do. But the difference is that in a story problem, in something that's real life, we don't have negative angles. Just shows direction on that. We're going to skip number 30, but I'd like to talk about a couple of examples. So this first example is about a helicopter. And whenever you're dealing with the phrase angle of elevation or angle of depression, you want to look for two specific words. You want to see where is your angle coming from and where is your angle going to. So as we read through this first question, kind of keep in mind that we're looking for a from and we're looking for a to. The angle of depression from a helicopter, 3,000 feet directly above an Allied mortar station, to an enemy supply depot is 13 degrees. Now, let's just start with that sentence. Since it's an angle of depression, I automatically know that I'm starting at the horizontal. That's going to be the very first thing I draw is my horizontal. And I know that my angle of depression is going to go down because that's what an angle of depression does. So according to this, my angle of depression is 13 degrees. Now, where does this angle begin? Where is it going from? Well, it's going from my helicopter. So I'm going to be a real fancy artist here. There's my helicopter. And it's going to an enemy supply depot. So if my angle is beginning here and it ends over here, then the ending of my angle is that enemy supply depot. So I'm just going to put SD for supply depot. Now let's look at where this helicopter is. The helicopter is 3,000 feet directly above an Allied mortar station. So let's just drop straight down. The helicopter is 3,000 feet directly above an Allied mortar station. I'm just going to say MS for mortar station. So then finally, I have all that I'm able to draw. Let's read the final question. How far is the depot from the mortar station? So I can go ahead then and I can connect the dots. And I can ask myself, this is my value of X, and this ultimately is what I'm trying to find. So that's how you draw the picture for the first one.